Ladies and gentlemen, Gala Games fam, I wanted to touch base today on a couple things Gala Games here, but a little bit more into touting the actual assets in the ecosystem, as well as a lot of the different updates coming within the ecosystem in general that you should probably be looking out for. This is Classic Crypto Gaming. We cover Gala Games very often. In fact, so often that I can't even get videos to my editors. You've just got to get these videos out there because there's a lot of different things happening within the ecosystem. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. I don't want to waste most of your time. Let's get into the content. Okay, so let's first start talking about what's happening within the ecosystem in terms of big updates. Now, as you guys know, Superior is on the Steam marketplace. You can actually go on Steam right now, and you can look up Superior, get a part of the early access. And these guys actually recently went through with the Mega Melee update. So that's live. This is a big update on Superior, adds a lot of different gameplay elements to the game. To be honest, for a game that's coming out in Q1 of 2023, like it's coming out this year in the first quarter, I mean, in the next couple months, full release is happening. That's really exciting to talk about. A second big thing that's happening is actually going to have to do with the channel. We actually have an AMA the 28th. We're actually rescheduling this because there's alpha that's going to drop here, but this is going to happen the 28th. In 12 days, I'm going to be speaking with the product lead of Spider Tanks. Spider Tanks, as you guys may or may not know, is one of the biggest games on the Gala Games ecosystem that is actually out. Like, you can go on the game section right now. You can go onto Spider Tanks and press the play button. By the way, if you want to support the channel, we have a link in the description as well as in the pinned comment to have our affiliate link. Like, if you buy anything on the Gala Game Store, just use Classy Crypto's link. Now, with this being said, I personally think Spider Tanks is my favorite game. I'm big into MOBAs. If you go to my About Me section, you're going to learn that I was challenger in League of Legends. And so, like, we were at the top of League of Legends. And there's been a big narrative, like, oh, Play To Earn's dead and Play To Earn's this and that, and node owners aren't getting a lot of money off their nodes right now. And here's the thing I've got to tell you guys. If you're buying a node right now on Last Expedition or any of these games, you're betting that these games at some point are going to grow to the point where there's enough volume coming into these games for you to actually make anything off of the nodes. So, like, if you're spending $3,000 on a Spider Tanks node, you're probably betting that at some point Spider Tanks is going to have like more than 10,000 daily active users, which isn't the craziest thing in the world. I mean, really, it's not a lot of users, especially with the mobile pivot on Gala Games. It just makes sense, right? It's a lot of preparation getting to that point where it just is viable to have a node. So, there's a lot of different strategies when it comes to nodes, and I figured, like, if you guys are getting into the node game, this is all but necessary. Also, learn how to do virtual machines, learn how to do bare metal validators. We actually have a validator on Terra Luna Classic. It's, like, massive, and so, like, if there's anybody that knows about validators, it's probably Classy Crypto. But this is happening, and this is going to be a very big thing. We're also going to have one of the first community... Actually, no. We're having the first community tournament with the prize pool with very high echelon players happening in 2 days. This is February 18th at 10 p.m. Why is it at 10 p.m. Eastern Time? Well, it's because the Asian server is going to be going against each other. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm very excited for the Gala Games King of the Ring Pro Series Exhibition Tour. I mean, I think that sounds pretty epic. So I'm looking forward to going ahead and hosting this on the channel. Also, MAF and STES is going to be on there. So if you don't know the abbreviations, okay, you can learn it over time. Now, next thing I want to talk about is about the NFTs. Now, there's been a big thing in the Gala Games ecosystem, like a big narrative, right? Where it's like, okay, these things are too expensive. Please help me. Please get them cheaper. Now, if you go to my channel and you actually go to the home tab, the first thing you should be greeted with is Gala Games Explosion is coming. It's an AMA with Bitbender. Now, he's the president of blockchain at Gala Games, and he actually touches base on the fact at some point, I don't know exactly where it was, but it was pretty much talking about the fact that, like, we have to make things cheaper. Like, yeah, 24 minutes in, NFTs will be much cheaper. And this is for the next generation of Gala Games NFTs. Now, for the people that are in these ecosystems right now and are a bit frustrated, including me, I mean, I have thousands upon, no, not even 5 figures plus in NFTs in the Gala Games ecosystem, and, it's not performing the best. It is what it is. Now, for me, the narrative is like, okay, well, if these games grow, being the first generation of these NFTs, they're going to be very high value in terms of scarcity. So, like, you've got your value proposition there. For people that want to get into these ecosystems later, you're probably waiting for, like, generation 2, where things will be, like, $10 or $5 or maybe, like, $15 while gas fees are getting lower and lower. So, that's what you're kind of looking for when you're thinking about the Gyri chain. Remember, the Gyri chain is the Gala Games chain, and they've been preparing for that to make sure that things are going to be cheaper when people are getting into these games. Because I agree, I think these NFTs are too expensive. Like, I don't want to go to the Superior store and then, like, I have to spend at the least, what is this? An uncommon NFT is 5,729 Gala. If you go onto CoinGecko and then you look up Gala over here, this is, by the way, a great place to go ahead and figure out this kind of stuff. You can go ahead and figure out that it's like $500 or something like that. Let's see over here, 5,200. Okay, so it's $243. Okay, maybe not the best at math. 243 USD to get an uncommon NFT. And you're like, oh my God, this is so expensive. But the thing is, these are just for like people getting in these ecosystems really early. If you want to get into this, you can. But the reality is, at some point, they're going to release NFTs that are significantly cheaper, that are easier to onboard, and probably won't even be called NFTs. Because I told Bitbender in the AMA, I was like, dude, we need to get away from NFTs. Every crypto gaming company that I talk to, I'm like, listen, you can have NFTs in your game, but you need to like distance yourself from like, okay, these are just NFTs, because people are going to start thinking about Bored Ape Yacht Club and all these different Axie Infinity yield farmers. You're like, okay, well, I don't want to participate in these ecosystems. And for the play to earn narrative, I've been hearing this over and over where play to earn is dead and this and that. I don't think it's dead. I think that it's going to mold differently, as more daily active users enter these games and more sustainable economies emerge. For example, like the Spider Tanks economy is pretty damn sustainable. I don't know about you, but if you get into Spider Tanks right now, sure, the VP is a little crazy in terms of earnings per day, but it's based off the volume on the marketplace. And if there was enough people playing this game, it would be kind of sustainable in a way. So, when you run an in-game economy based off like how successful the game actually is, that's when I feel like, NFT games can work. But until that really settles in with more people playing it and more people giving it a try, maybe we have to wait for the next bull cycle. Maybe we have to wait for more advertising to come. Maybe we need to wait for these games to just do more stuff and get more updates and get more attention from mainstream gamers. There's a lot of different things that we have to factor in. But in general, when it comes to Gala Games, like, I'm really looking forward to these updates. I'm looking forward to, for example, if you wanted me to give you one, I'm really looking forward to Townstar. Townstar has been having huge updates lately, and these guys actually recently had their playtest. And this playtest is from the actual earnings component, which is really cool. People have been waiting for a long time to get to this point. Mirandus has had pretty continuous announcements with them actually having a playtest literally like next month. People are looking forward to that as well. So there's a lot of different things coming to the ecosystem. The Walking Dead Empires also, I believe, is having something very, very soon. You could actually see February 16th, they're having an AMA, and there's just so much happening within this ecosystem that it'd be a fool not to cover it. So let me know your thoughts on it. This is Classy Crypto Gaming. Stay safe, stay classy, and that's all.